Yeah, I got nothing interesting for y'all. I kind of can't think of a funny intro for y'all today. So
I sneeze on a beat, I chew. What's on my feet? Shoes. Drake looking for love. It's true.
what's up, y'all? It's me, and I'm here to talk about my day of collaggio. So first things first, we were all brought to the concert hall to see our teachers. There were a lot of teachers. First before that though, we saw some dancers, some wacky dancers. They were really good. They were really good. She was a really good dancer, and the pianist was a really good pianist. You know, personally, how I feel about dancers, when they dance alone like that, it just feels awkward to me when they're just like dancing alone and like music is playing and like there's no setting, there's no like props or anything like that. It just feels awkward, you know. The concert hall was chill, you know, talking about, you know, curiosity and, you know, the future and shit like that. You know, that was cool and all, but then they didn't stop talking and I fell asleep. So yeah, it got pretty boring. The dancing and the prancing wasn't really keeping my attention. My attention span is short for things like that. So you know, like it was just an auditorium and you're just in the hall sitting there watching, like, you know, watching music, watching all that, and it's fire. And then there's the part where you have like the 90-page speech, and that's where my attention span left the room. So we went to our majors right after. That was pretty cool. You know, I met my major the teacher for my the teachers plural for my major, and that was cool. The guys are pretty nice. There's to my memory, there's three guy teachers and two girl teachers, or two girl teachers and two guy teachers. That major meeting was how I found out that there's only an animation minor. So for a bit of context, I want to end off leaving college with success by successfully making a web series, an animated web series. There's no animation major here, just an art major. There's only a minor. So I'm kind of in a bit of a jibber jabber here, man. The major teacher was cool. There's one that I fear. There's one that I terribly fear. There's one guy. He sat there. He walked to us and he mentioned, "Oh, there's you know, our class is gonna be a reading for film studies, for cinema studies. It's gonna be a reading because somehow we watch films through reading." Dude, I hope I'm sorry, but I pray to God I don't get that teacher. That teacher mentioned that they wanted to read a book for film. Ever since, I could never look at them the same way. All right, now back to it. Back to the Ballad of Black Bomber, Black School Bomber. Yeah, that book was pretty good. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed reading it. Not for the first 5 chapters. The first 5 chapters was a yap session. But everything else was pretty good. The story was pretty good and stuff like that. We had a class. Like I said, we had a class that was dedicated to it. Dedicated to the Ballad of Black Bomb. It was pretty fun. The teacher was pretty nice. She was dude, I'm terrible at remembering names. I already forgot her name. It was a generic white person name too. I can't even remember it now. Yeah, she was chill. She was chill. She was great. The book. She was a great teacher. She was nice. When we were reading the book, I got a lot. I got to throw a lot of comments in about the Ballad of Black Bomb. Yeah, I got to talk to the teacher for a bit, and she was chill. The teacher, I personally think the teacher pretty liked me. You know, grew a little liking to me. So you know, I'm a special guy. Ha, that's just me. The cool guy. That's just me. I think after that, bro. Oh my god, dude. Oh my god. The last one that I attended to was a whole yap session, dude. Like they were talking about the website, so that was good information for them, at least for other students who didn't look at the website, at least. But I knew all about the school website, so it was pretty much just a yap session for me. I didn't really care about any of it, so I pretty much just got up and eventually just left. I was just like, hell no, I'm not doing this. I'm not listening to this entire thing. And then the rest of my day was just me being here. Well, anyways, mom, dad, I love you. Brother, sister, I love you. And to my viewers, to my viewer boys, stay strong. Content will be awry. Will be coming awry at some point. I don't know. Good content will be coming awry at some point. I don't know. Maybe good content will come awry. I don't know. Probably not.
Neanderthals are out here living in a big wide world, starting fires. 12 o'clock midnight, bro. Oh my god, bro. Holy shit. I'm just a kid in the big wide world, smoking my cigarettes and like that. Oh my god, bro. So fucking